Hey, Lucy Bronze here, Man City and England defender, and I'll be mentoring Ella across the next few weeks.
Hey, my name's Ella and I'm a central midfielder for Manchester City under 23s, and I'm so excited to be mentored by Lucy Bronze.
In last week's episode, we spoke all things hydration with Ella. In this week's episode, we'll be chatting all things recovery.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from the Gatorade Sports Science Institute. Let's talk about recovery. There are 3 key things to work on after training and matches. 1, replenishing carbohydrate stores, which would have been used in your muscle through eating foods which are high in carbohydrates. 2, replacing fluid losses by drinking. And 3, consuming foods which are high in protein to help with the muscle damage. So let's put this advice into action. For test 1, Ella will receive no advice. For test 2, Ella will receive a recovery plan. This will ensure that she is replenishing her carbohydrate stores, rehydrating and eating foods which are high in protein. For both tests, we'll be monitoring how well Ella is recovering. So let's get to it.
I'm fully hydrated this morning, guys.
I'm just jumping in the car now to go to my recovery test. I had Leicester yesterday. We got beat, but I think we definitely should have won. We didn't have our whole squad, so it was a tough game. We played 90 minutes with 11 players and had to go down to 10. So as you can tell, it must have been a tough game. So I'm quite sore today, but I'll catch up when I get there.
Okay, so for the first test, Ella, you're going to do a 20-metre sprint test. So you're going to start at the first green cone and then just going to sprint as hard as you can to the second green cone, and I'm going to time how quick it takes you to get to that cone. The second test we'll do is a counter movement jump test. So we're going to get you just to jump as high as you can and to tap on the wall. And then for the third test, we'll do a muscle soreness test.
Jumped back in the car after my recovery test 1, so that's all complete now. I was quite sore after the game yesterday, so that was quite hard testing after a game day. But it'll be interesting to see how I've done, so I'm excited to see the results there. I've got a busy week this week with college, training and big game this week against United, so it's super important that I refuel, rehydrate and recover for the game on the weekend. Morning, I'm on my way to college. I only have 9 to 11 today. Oh, there's someone in the background. I only have 9 to 11 today, and then I'm going to go and see my cousin for his birthday. It was 2 days ago now. And then I'm going to do some work when I get home. And I've got a bit of a recovery session that Lucy has set up for me.
Hey Ella, how you doing?
Hi Lucy, I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Right, we're going to get started with a stretching session today. So normally I like to do it at least once a week. I think after a game is really important because that's the most important time to recover. But if you've had a heavy training session, if you're just feeling a bit tight or maybe you've got a bit of time, I think it's good to do it as much as possible, but at least once a week after a game, but twice a week would be really good. A quick one will start on all fours, and it's called a cat camel, so you kind of arch your back a little bit, then underneath like that.
My glutes are really tight at the minute, so have you got any exercises that target them?
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a lot of exercises that you can do for your glutes. Obviously, sitting like that's one, but I think out of the exercises that because I get tight glutes, and some of the other exercises actually too hard because they're so tight, I can't do them. So like this is quite like a basic one. You know, if your left leg's forward, your right hand will be down, so kind of like this, and then that's when you take your left hand in the air, and as you twist in your left glute, you should feel that. So if you can look to the sky at the same time, you should be able to stretch it a bit. And because mine are so tight as well, that's where I
Yeah, I can feel it there.
Feel it. Yeah, so you probably got tight glutes like me. But how do you feel doing those exercises?
Good. I feel them. I feel stretching every exercise, so I think it'll definitely loosen me up.
Yeah, and I think like the more you do it, like kind of less you feel the stretch because because obviously you're getting better at it.
Yeah.
Doing it well. But yeah, I think it's as you get older, it's something that you really appreciate.
Yeah.
To keep your body loose and limber. And obviously you've got a game this weekend as well.
Yeah, a big game, yeah.
Big game, exactly. We're City players, so we know what a big game that is. But I'll be there watching anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see you playing and see how good it's gonna be for your body. So good luck for your game, and I'll see you there anyway.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Hi guys, I've just arrived at the City training ground today. We're off to watch Ella play against Man United. It's a bit of a local derby, as I know quite well, but she's the captain in the side today, so it's pretty exciting for her. Well, let's go and check out, see how she gets on. So it is half time, City are winning 1-0. Ella's had a good game so far. She's made a lot of runs into the final third. To be honest, United's probably had a little bit more of the ball than City, so she's had a lot more defending to do, but she's been getting around the pitch really well, making some good strong tackles. And like I said, when they've been getting the ball back, City, Ella's been the one kind of breaking the lines and making the runs in behind and stretching the game. So far, so good. Alright.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. How'd you find the game?
Good, yeah. I found it quite tiring, but it was good.
Tough
yeah.
game, and
Yeah.
always a tough game when it's a derby as well.
Yeah.
How do you think you did?
Good, yeah. I think the high press was hard, but I think from coming back from being not playing a full game, then
Yeah.
I've done well to come back in.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think like all the stuff's been helping you as well?
Yeah, a lot. The fuel.
Do you feel a difference?
Yeah, I can feel a massive difference. Yeah.
So it's all about your recovery now then?
Yeah, Wednesday recovery.
That's the next step, is getting your recovery right, so you can keep doing that every game and keep running around every game as well.
Keep getting better.
Yeah, exactly. Well done today.
Thank
Good
you.
game.
I'm on my way back from the game now. We've just finished and we drew 1-1, and then we went to penalties and lost on them, but we should have won, I think. But it was really nice to see Lucy, and for her to watch my game, I took some of her advice on board when we went to penalties. Because I was captain, she asked me to, if I got the draw, to say we want to go first, and we did go first, so we should have won with that, but hey ho. I've got some food now. I've got a chicken pita wrap and some olives, feta, spinach, and then apples and water to keep hydrated and refuel. And I've got a recovery test tomorrow, bright and early in the morning, and I'll let you know how it goes. Right now.
Hi Ella, how are you doing?
Hi Lucy, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Alright, so we'll jump straight into the results of your recovery sessions that you'd be doing. So after your second test, your muscle soreness was lower, which is a good indicator. The lower the number, the better. And your counter movement jump was higher, and like a lot higher. Your sprint speed was kind of similar, but obviously we spoke about it previously. Like, it's really hard to change that sprint time over like quite a short time frame. But yeah, your counter movement jump was 13 centimeters higher than your first one, which is like a 6% increase. But regardless of percentages, like, that's unbelievable. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone improve that much so quickly. So that's incredible, and especially considering your first test, you'd played 30 minutes in your match, done your test, and then your second test you did 60 minutes in your game. So really, you should be more tired because you've like doubled how much you've been playing. And normally, the more you play, the more tired you get, which would be normal. But since you've been on this recovery strategy, I guess it's a bit different. But it just shows that even making more of a difference, because if you'd played the same amount of time and felt the same, even that would be good. But to say that you played even longer and then all your second tests were so good, I think that's kind of amazing. It's exactly what we wanted. How did it feel? Did it feel like good?
Yeah, I did feel much better. I felt like I had more spring in my jump as well. So I'm surprised with how big of a difference it was, but yeah, I did feel different.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. I think with recovery, a lot of it's about how you feel as well. And if you felt better, then makes you feel good, makes you want to perform better. Recovering well after each training session and after each match will help you so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you know, there's 4 parts to this series. So that was recovery now ticked off. So it was fuel, hydration, recovery, the 3 we've already covered, and then finally menstruation. So everybody can join me and Rebecca next week on WePlayStrong Instagram. We'll chat all things menstrual cycle for the series finale. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And thanks to everybody for watching. And thanks to Ella for all your hard work you've been putting in, all that effort. So thanks to Ella. And yeah. And we'll catch up soon again. But yeah, I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya.